All right, guys, in this video, we're going to do a little something different, and I think you guys will be very interested. So we're going to talk about number one, SMCI. The second thing that we're going to talk about is actually a trading bot that I use that I'm running on SMCI. We're going to talk about what that bot does. We're going to talk about why I'm using it. And we're also going to go over the position that I took today on it and if I think that we're finally near the bottom. So let's take a look first at the chart for SMCI. Let's move out to the weekly because this is what we're heavily focusing on. And we want to look at most recent market structure. Now, the way that you draw a Fibonacci like this, and I will have a free course coming out soon, is we want to look at most recent swing low. So the most recent swing low that we have, the lowest of lows, is here at $253. The most recent high that we have is all the way up here at $1,135. So if we take a Fibonacci from that swing low up to that swing high, you're going to notice that the main areas we're looking at is going to be the 0.618 to the 0.786. This is called the golden pocket. This is the area of institutional buying. Now, the reason that this is the area of institutional buying is that big money, the banks, Wall Street, hedge funds, people like us, even, like I'm not going to overpay for something. And so when we're looking at price here, this is not getting a deal. We're not getting a deal if we're buying this at all-time highs. But if we're buying this at nearly 60% off since it's been, since we've seen this in the past year and a half, that's a pretty discount range. And so the area that we're normally looking for, the most opportune area, the final nail in the coffin, usually the bottom, is called our smart money area. This is the 0.786, which is $450, down to $400, which is the 0.826. That is the purple area that I have labeled smart money. Now, in most cases, about 80 to 85% of the time, we will bounce in this area. And you have to think from a fundamental reasoning, it's because big money is buying this at a steep discount. So if you're a hedge fund who has been watching SMCI and you believe in the company long term, you now have a chance to get it at a 66% discount. And so as long as this bull trend holds, this is the most opportune time to get in. And so this is why I turned on the trading bot. And so what I do is we have a trading bot inside of our Discord community, and all these bots are focusing on is a couple of simple things. It's just using an 11 and a 50 simple moving average, and we're using an RSI to make sure that price is pushing itself up. So if we know that on a weekly chart, we are in an area that tends to be a bottom, instead of blindly entering for the F of it, what we can do is wait until price on the 1 hour pushes over this SMA, which is the 50 SMA. And on top of that, we want to see this push or this impulse on the RSI. This is why I call it an 1150 impulse, because we need to know that there's buying behind the breakout. If you want to learn more about all of the indicators that you see in this video, as well as the proprietary settings and the step-by-step trading system that I've built, you can take all of our courses completely free with the link in the description. Now, if you notice, there are times where price does push momentarily above that 50 SMA, and it looks like the trend is going to reverse, only to come back under and sell off. Well, this is why I do not turn it on until we are actually within the smart money zone. And you have to understand that if you're a trend trader like me, that when you're trying to predict a bottom, you're trying to find a bottom even within this range, right? This could just sell right off. You're going to have to be okay with taking losses. It's just the cost of doing business. I will pay X amount to make sure that I'm trying to get the best price possible. And if I don't get the best price possible and it continues to sell off and I have to pay for that, then it's not the end of the world. You can see that since we've pushed above this area, we've been able to pull a 2.67% return from this one, and then a 1.67% return from here. Now, on the shorter time frame, what we really have to look for is the push through 450. You can see that this area has rejected multiple times. If this can get pushed through tomorrow, I think there's a very high chance that SMCI will come back up to about 510, 520, or 540. However, there's a pretty good chance that if it does pull back to about $410, $420, that we could find a bottom and an inverted head and shoulders. So there's a chance that maybe one more pullback before the push back up. But the thing is, If this breaks back below the 50 SMA that you see here, then we will take a loss, but then we're done. We're not going to start going long until we finally get back above the moving average. You can see that even in this sell-off, yeah, it sucks. We took a 7% loss. We had a couple of wins here, but we weren't trying to time the bottom. We were waiting until price pushed back up. I hope this video helps, guys. We'll see what ends up happening with SMCI. Let me know if you guys think that now is a good time to buy, or if you think that there's a good chance that price is going to continue to sell off. Thanks for all the support, guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you want to trade alongside of me each and every single day, get access to all of my real-time alerts, private live streams, as well as a trading community of over 800 other traders using the same exact strategy that you see here each and every single day. If you want to join the team, you can use the link in the description to join the private mentorship group. If you don't feel like you're quite ready for that, then take advantage of all of the free courses that we have on our website. Thank you guys for all the support, and I'll see you next time.